Yes. Greetings. Greetings. His golfing short. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I need my bigger speaker. Oh, here it is. There you go. Thank you. Yes, he had to cut his golf trip short. Ladies and gentlemen, the internet's acting up. Oh well. Don't worry, I'll put it on YouTube when I'm done. Don't even worry about it. Hold on. Bluetooth, activate, connect. Come on, Bluetooth. Oh, it says connected. So he's golfing, and he released a statement. Let me see if I can get this thing to play.
I have to leave Ireland and I have to leave Scotland, where I have great properties. I have to leave early. I don't have to, but I choose to.
Will you attend the trial, Mr. President?
I'll probably attend, and I think it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace that it's allowed to happen. It's called false accusations against a rich guy, or in my case, against a famous, rich, and political person that's leading the polls by 40 points, and I have to go back for a woman that made a false accusation about me, and I have a judge who's extremely hostile, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to confront this woman. This woman is a disgrace, and it shouldn't be allowed to happen in our country.
What? Listen up. So, Trump is in Manhattan. He has a case in Manhattan. E. Jean Carroll is laying the groundwork for all the dirty and disgusting things he did to her back in 1996. And the respect he has shown the judge, the jury, and everyone else. How can he call anyone a disgrace? Exactly. You don't even show up to court when you're being accused for SA. What does he do instead? He gets into his private airplane and he flies out of the country to go golfing. This is what Trump did. This is what he did. And he made matters worse for himself in the process. So out there in Scotland, I just played the clip, middle of golfing. He's teeing off. 4. He thinks he's winning. And it comes in. Donald Trump rushes back to Manhattan to confront E. Jean Carroll. He's on the next flight out there, ladies and gentlemen. He's breaking all kinds of red tape to get back into that courtroom all of a sudden. Why does he want to go confront E. Jean Carroll now? Because, ladies and gentlemen, I'd hate to break it to you. I'd really hate to break it to you, but it's not looking good. Those convictions, guilty is coming. Trump has been back for a couple of days. Dave Wilson, quit drinking that Lake Merritt water, sir. Cut it out. Donald Trump was taking a tour of his golf courses in Scotland and Ireland after celebrating the opening of a new one this week. Thank you, Yazzie. The hope, it seemed, was to give the former president something to do while a Manhattan grape defamation lawsuit against him unfolded back home. So he's supposed to be out there golfing, ladies and gentlemen. He's supposed to be out there golfing while this is happening in the background. If you don't bring yourself back to this courtroom, Trump, you're not above the law. You're not above the law, okay? But eventually, Trump could not avoid the pressure anymore. And he announced early Thursday, Dave Wilson, are you listening up? You said Trump was already back. He announced early Thursday that he would be cutting his trip short, or cutting his trip through Ireland short to return to Manhattan and he plans to confront his accuser. I cannot wait for Donald Trump to enter that courtroom and defend the indefensible, okay? And for those of you who think I am making this up, let me play this announcement he made on the golf course. There's a video I put up. You can go look at it as well. But just listen to the words. Listen to the words. Listen to these words from him, the former president. Let's hit. There we go. There we go. Well, we're having a little technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on one second. I want to make sure this works just like it should. There we go. Let's see. Let's get it going, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Zeus has, you know what? It's just not, it's not giving me the results that I want, but I'm going to get it ready for you. While this thing is queuing up, okay? I'm in the closet of truth. You know that. I'm not in the studio. I'm not behind the computer, ladies and gentlemen. I am doing this on the spot because I want you all to hear the words that he chooses to use when he refers to one of the 26 or 27 women that he has SA'd, okay? And it's very important, if you don't speak Trump, if you don't speak MAGA, if you don't speak Trump, you always have to remember that when Trump is using names, and when he's referring to people and he's calling them names, he's really talking about himself, all right? Good afternoon, TJ. Let me get this queued up, ladies and gentlemen. You know, in the closet of truth, you know, everything isn't as strong as it is when I'm behind that desk of truth as well. Hold on. Oh, okay. I think we might be getting somewhere. Hold on. I think we might be getting somewhere. You have made.
I have to leave Ireland and I have to leave Scotland, where I have great properties. I have to leave early. I don't have to, but I choose to.
Will you attend the trial, Mr. President?
I'll probably attend, and I think it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace that it's allowed to happen with false accusations against a rich guy, or in my case, against a famous, rich, and political person that's leading the polls by 40 points, and I have to go back for a woman that made a false accusation about me, and I have a judge who's extremely hostile, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to confront this woman. This woman is a disgrace, and it shouldn't be allowed to happen in our country.
He called her a disgrace. He said it shouldn't be happening in our country. What shouldn't be happening in our country, ladies and gentlemen? What shouldn't be happening in our country is we shouldn't have to even debate whether or not a person as guilty as Trump should be allowed to get into the White House again. The man is a criminal in this kingdom. Good afternoon, attacking. Donald J. Trump in this kingdom, ladies and gentlemen, is guilty. He is guilty until proven innocent. He's not innocent until proven guilty. He's guilty until proven innocent. I read damning, and I don't even like to use profanity. I read damning testimony this morning. I did, and many of you were there. A woman disclosing what Donald Trump did to her in the room next door to the one Melania was in while Melania was pregnant. And no, I'm not talking about Stormy Daniels. I agree with you, Little Hawk. He's guilty of all crimes he's committed. He's cheating on his wife while she's pregnant with multiple women, not just one. One was enough. And any woman that is a Trump supporter that gets into this box that I have, you know, when I open up the box and I talk to him, and you defend this guy, I want you to know that the moment you defend Donald J. Trump's conduct, you no longer, in this kingdom only, you no longer get to berate men and refer to them as dogs, liars, and cheaters. I can't work with that over here. If it's not good for us to do it, then it's not good for Trump to do it, period. He cheated on his wife with porn stars. He forced women that didn't want to be with him he kissed them. I'm grossed out thinking about this. He forced his lips on them. Ugh. Where have his lips been? God knows. On a couple of Big Macs, perhaps? This is the guy you say you want to be the commander-in-chief? Guilty. If I'm lying, I'm dying, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what guilt looks like. Look at his face. Look at his face. You never saw Obama standing up there with police officers. No one's ever had to shut a whole city down so Obama could go to court. Have they? Has anyone ever had to shut a whole city down so Hunter Biden could go to court? And by the way, I'm still waiting on those receipts about Hunter Biden. Please, if you have information about Hunter Biden's laptop, please send that to Zeus. You tag me in all these other videos. You know, they do these duets of my videos. Zeus. Yeah, but what about this, Zeus? And you see them, they're at their computer screens. They're at their computer screens. And you should see these people when they do these duets of my videos. They pull up these weird websites and they start clicking around. Okay, now if you follow this right here, what you will see is how Nancy Pelosi, how she made a bunch of money while she was in Congress. Zeus, aren't you concerned that Nancy Pelosi made money while she was in Congress? Do you find that suspicious? And then they go, and then now I'm going to connect that, Zeus. I'm going to connect that to Hunter Biden's laptop. Control, Alt, Delete. Okay, I don't know the make or model, but James Comer, yes, James Comer, he has the evidence about Hunter Biden and President Biden. Okay, then you get Marjorie Taylor Greene. And we're going to impeach President Biden. That's what they tell you. But when it comes to this guy, Donald J. Trump, right here, Handsy, Mr. Hands. He's Mr. Hands. Okay, his hands are all over places they shouldn't be. He talked about Ron DeSantis putting his finger, you know that commercial, Ron DeSantis with his finger in that cup of pudding. He says, Ron DeSantis is always putting his fingers in places they don't belong. You remember that? Well, in addition to Ron DeSantis doing that, it seems like Donald J. Trump's hands are all over the place, except where they should be. You don't even hear Melania talking about Donald Trump kissing her. You don't hear it. So I don't want to hear it. If you defend Donald J. Trump, ladies and gentlemen, you don't like me because I'm telling the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, they call me Triple H for a reason. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because I am the most honest person on TikTok. Listen, there's nobody more honest than me, hands down. Okay? And many people think I'm lying when I say it, but no. I'm the most honest person out here. I have no reason to lie to you. Okay? Next, humble. There's nobody on TikTok more humble than me. If I'm wrong, hello, Megs. If I'm wrong, I will come out here and say, hey, I got it wrong. I'm so sorry. And I haven't had to do that in a while because I'm so humble, right? I do all my fact checking and whatnot. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I am the most handsome. Where's my proof? I got receipts right here. I just read it to you. He rushed. He's breaking his world record for running to get on that airplane and fly back to Manhattan to confront E. Jean Carroll and all the other. He knew he was in trouble. I can tell you how it happened. I can tell you how this happened because you don't understand what goes on in the courtroom isn't like what happens on Judge Judy, Judge Joe Brown, all these local jokers, okay, that you've been watching and they gave you this false impression about what it's like in the courtroom. They said to him, Trump, his attorney, Joe Tapioca, or whatever his name is. Sir, we have a code red. What do you mean? I'm supposed to be out here golfing and, opening up my hotel. What do you mean? Sir, we have a code red. What's going on? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest in terms of my confidence, you're probably going to be found guilty and liable for what happened in 1996. And the only possible way is for you to actually show up in court, sir. You mean I gotta come? I'm out here golfing. Yes, you better get here ASAP. Because word around town, Donnie, is that you did it. And in addition to doing it, you don't even care about the judge. You don't care about the jury. You don't care about nothing. You just broke the law and you have a flagrant disregard for law. And with that, sir, this is only going to be the beginning of the demise of any hope you had to be president ever again. So I suggest you do whatever you can to get here. And you should have seen the sullen look on Donald Trump's face. He wrapped that, he ended that so-called whatever he was doing, and he's flying right back. He's going to put the same suit on. You got to watch this. He's going to put the same suit on. The cameras are coming back out in New York. Marjorie Taylor Greene, I hope you go back to New York to defend Trump. I want to see it all over again. I want to see April 4th all over again. They don't like me because I tell the truth. Okay, and that's just one of the things that I wanted to talk about as well, because when they shut the state of New York or the city of Manhattan down again, and they bring Trump in there, I want all of his supporters, the ones that are here. Yes, thank you, by the way. Thank you so much for those of you who are following me. Okay, I really do appreciate it. This brand of entertainment and truth, you can't find it anywhere else. Okay, so thank you for following me. Okay, that really does mean a lot. Okay, now moving it along. And by the way, a lot of people think, even though I am a Democrat, a lot of people think I don't have friends that are Republican. Let me make this announcement very clear. I do a lot of good work with friends of mine who are Republican. I'll be quite honest. I am many of you don't know this, and I don't talk about it too much, but a lot of the music that I make, right? I do collaborate with people who are real upstanding Republicans. So make no mistake, there's nothing wrong with having friends on any side of the aisle. But there is something wrong when people are abandoning their loyalty to the United States of America, and they start siding with these other countries that, like Russia and North Korea. When you start siding with that's just a bridge too far for Zeus. I can't do it. What we do here, ladies and gentlemen, is we bring nothing but the truth out here, and all lies and all misinformation will be struck down because it's not allowed, okay? There's a lot of these fake content creators, out here, and I hate them with a passion, okay? I really do. Don't go into their lives unless you truly are, what I call safeguarding your mind. Zeke, greetings. Spiker, welcome back. Don't go into their lives unless you safeguarded your mind and you're ready to actually deal with misinformation at the highest level, okay? I've been in those lives and I've survived. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are at a space out here on TikTok. Yes, this is where we bring the truth. We are at a point now where we are seeing accountability happening at record speed. Speaking of accountability, the other thing I want to bring up, and I talked about it earlier, 4 Proud Boys members found guilty of seditious conspiracy. Look at that, we got the receipts. Yes, now, I said it before and I will say it again. I'm going to always make it a point to remind the Trump supporters, okay? And a lot of folks that are Republican, they go, Zeus, just because I'm Republican doesn't mean I'm a Trump supporter. All right, fine. I'll work on making sure I draw a line between Republicans and Trump supporters. But I'll say this: it's getting kind of hard to detect or to determine the difference between the two. I'm going to be honest, because they tell me they're not Republicans. They do. They say I'm not a Trump supporter. But what's the difference? He's the president of your party. Look at the people in Congress that represent you. They support Trump. Okay? I'm just saying, make it make sense. Thank you, Yazzie. Okay, so let's talk about these guys. Okay? Now, on January 6, 2021, prosecutors said many of the defendants didn't attend Trump's speech that day, but instead began to march to the Capitol. Proud Boys were at the front lines of the mob on the Capitol grounds and were there when the first barriers were breached. This is receipts, ladies and gentlemen. You want the truth? I'm giving it to you. Okay. They have alleged that the leaders of the group riled members up and communicated with them through signals to move ahead. After rioters arrived at Senate wing doors of the Capitol building, Pizzola, which is one of the members of the Proud Boys, used a police riot shield he stole during the attack to break open a window, prosecutors said, which rioters entered the Capitol through. They don't like me because I'm telling the truth. But I read this stuff and I share it with all of you because it comes from a good place. Trump supporters, this is the consequence of supporting Donald J. Trump. You got to be willing to go the distance. You got to be willing to go to jail. Okay? And when you get there, don't ask people to help you. Don't ask people to feel sorry for you, because the whole time you were on your way there, you had folks like me, Triple H, telling you this was going to happen. We've been telling you this stuff is going to happen, folks. Cut it out. Now let's move it along. Defense attorneys have argued that their clients never had a plan to storm the Capitol and to stop the Electoral College vote that day. The messages and videos show nothing more than stupid, vulgar rhetoric. This is what we get on TikTok. The stupid, vulgar rhetoric, defense attorney said, and it's hardly a seditious plot against the United States government. That's what their defense was. We went there with all of that ammunition and stuff. We were saying all this crazy stuff that you hear us saying out here on TikTok and Twitter. We were saying it. But at the end of the day, we were just there being dumb. We didn't mean to do any of that stuff. You know that. They said this was their defense. Often teetering into disarray with legal battles, evidentiary disputes, sealed hearings, countless calls for mistrials. You know, those mistrials, like Trump's attorney in New York tried. He tried to do a mistrial before he told Trump to come in, right? Asking for a mistrial is probably one of the most classic ways to try to get out of something. For all the TikTok lawyers out here that tell people to do that, I'm going to let you know it doesn't work. It don't work like that. And several shouting matches with the judge there in the courtroom, yelling at the judge. The trial concluded Tuesday with the final closing arguments from defense counsel and federal prosecutors. During the trial, jurors listened to testimony from multiple officers who defended the Capitol on January 6th. You know, they say they want to back the blue. They tell you they back the blue, don't they? Oh, the Democrats want to defund the police. They always tell you it's the Democrats, but it's not the Democrats. Okay, we know who wants to defund the police, and we know who doesn't back the blue. Okay, it's right here. January 6th is evidence, 140 officers, as well as the FBI agents who investigated the Proud Boys, and testimony from several Proud Boy members, including 2 defendants, none of whom said there was ever a specific plan to take the Capitol. Well, here's the thing. What was the plan? If you said you weren't there to take over, if you weren't there to stop Mike Pence, what were you there for? Can somebody explain? You think we are some new fools Okay, you think the rest of the rest of the world saw this. The other citizens of the country saw this. And you're going to tell us you took up arms, you created all this content on social media, and you showed up there with no intent to take over the Capitol. What was this about? And please do not bring up BLM and Antifa. I've already dispelled all of those conspiracies along with the conspiracy about Ashley Babbitt. Let's just stick to one thing, can we? The countless delays brought on by newly unveiled evidence and informants. Yeah, you want to know what the FBI was doing there? They had informants, okay? A juror who believed they were being followed, and squabbles amongst attorneys pushed a trial originally estimated to last 5 to 7 weeks to stretch across 4 months. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Donald J. Trump's track record. This is everything that's happening in the wake of Donald J. Trump. And there's more. There's definitely more. We got Trump now rushing back to Manhattan. We got him. He's rushing back to Manhattan. Okay, and we got the Proud Boys. All 4 have been found guilty of seditious conspiracy. So when you bring up Hunter Biden, they try to bring up Hunter Biden. I don't want to hear it. You got to come in with receipts like this. Show me what Hunter Biden has done. Tell me what kind of laptop he has. It's not enough to just say, I have a hunch. It's not enough anymore. I would love to know his source. Yeah, I would too. Okay, now I got a few more. How much time do I got? I got a few minutes. And there are people that I don't mind checking in with before I get up out of here, okay? Because this is the work of the gods. What I do in the closet of truth, ladies and gentlemen, is needed in order to maintain order in Olympus. So I'm going to go through them as quickly as I can. And no, I'm not paid. No, I wish I were paid. I do. I really do. But unfortunately, no. This is coming from a good place. All right. Well, I'm paid in other ways. How about that? HVAC.
Yo, how's it going?
It's going good. Welcome back. Wait a second. I'm hearing stuff.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk. First, you made a statement that I want to talk about this Proud Boys things, but you made a statement that you're like, you guys still support Trump or something about like why we support somebody. I wanted to ask you if, do you still support Biden?
Yes, I support Biden 100%.
But why? You got to know this guy's corrupt.
He's doing a great job.
Just name one thing he's doing a great job with.
$1.2 billion bipartisan infrastructure package.
12% inflation.
Of Americans.
Right. That's probably what created inflation.
CHIPS Act. The PACT Act.
Oh my God! So they can go line their special interest pockets with money.
Are you talking about that Hunter Biden stuff?
Well, we know that Joe is the big guy, and he's been corrupt his whole career.
Do you? HVAC. And you know I love you dearly. But I'm only playing by the rules you and your friends gave us about this. You know the rules in the kingdom. Show us the docket number.
Right.
No
well,
number.
That's all coming out. Look, to read politicians, we know they never get arrested, right? So we have to read in between, right? That should make you think. That should make you wonder, like, why are they going after Trump so hard?
I don't think they're going after him.
I think it's because he didn't play by their rules.
No. HVAC, and you know I love you dearly. I'm gonna help you understand why they're going after him. It's easier. It's not that difficult. It's simple. He's a criminal, a career criminal.
See, why do you guys love to project?
How?
That's what Biden is.
No.
Trump is a businessman who's always gotten American people jobs. He's helped with women's rights. He's helped with black people's rights. I mean,
Are you talking about Biden?
no, hell no.
Oh,
The
because
same guy
it
that
sounded like
eulogized the KK.
You're giving Trump the credit Biden has.
No, dude, Biden eulogized the KKK member.
No. What? I don't know where you got that from, but I will say this: Biden's track record speaks for itself. And
Yeah, he's been in government his whole
you
life and
say
not been
Trump
able to get
does
anything
what?
useful done.
What did you say Trump does for women again? I just want to make sure I kept.
The way he hired a woman builder, like he put women in charge of building his buildings, like, and they were like the first ever like female contractors at that level. Like he broke records.
What
I mean,
about
tell
these?
me that's a guy that's racist and sexist.
Well, let's start with the women part first. Let's talk about these 26 women up in Manhattan. I mean, not in Manhattan, but E. Jean Carroll's case. Okay, and the fact that 26 women have accused the former president of SAing her. How do you merge that or pair that with Trump's, like you said, his record of supporting women? How do you rationalize that?
Show me the docket number.
Well, it's up there in Manhattan with E. Jean
It's a civil case.
Huh?
It's a civil case.
Well, why is Trump rushing back there if it's not that important? HVAC.
Well, I mean, look, if someone's attacking you unjustly, are you not going to defend yourself?
Well, why didn't he do it to begin with? Why delay this? He should have been there the day he knew he had a court case. It was very disrespectful for him to go golfing instead of being in that courtroom and defending himself, right?
Well, why are you going to defend yourself against the fly? You know, you just let someone else swat it off your back.
Oh, so you're saying you don't think there's any merit to this woman's claims and the witnesses that came in there?
I would say yes, but you know why I'm not going to say yes?
Well, why?
Because you guys have been bringing trumped up charges, BS witch hunts, Russiagate collusion hoaxes. I mean, 2 bogus impeachments. I mean, have you heard about the boy that cried wolf? Eventually, nobody's going to come for them because they don't believe they lost all credibility.
So
right?
No,
this was the first case ever brought, and it was like a legitimate. I would be like, well, maybe he fucked up. But let's look at the track record.
HVAC, I'm gonna be honest. I admire your unwavering support for Trump. I've never seen another man love another man this much in my life. I've never seen this before. So I'm gonna give you that. And I know there's nothing I can do today that will change your love for Donald Trump. I know if you could, you would wash his dirty drawers. I know this about you, wouldn't you? You would wash
I would
them.
change his diaper.
I know it.
I would wear it. I would take his dirty diaper off and wear it on myself.
Yeah, and I knew you would do that, and I appreciate your honesty. Is there anything that a human being on this planet can do to help get you past this relationship with Trump so that you don't have to do those things?
Yeah, vote Trump 2024. Let's get him in the office one last time and let's make America great again.
Outside of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I wanted to touch on the Proud Boys thing. So I actually agree with what happened. I mean, like, they fucked up.
And, keep it clean now. Keep it clean. You know I don't like we don't curse in here.
They messed up. I mean, yeah, I think people should be held accountable. But I mean, again, it's just a way to try to demonize Trump. But in no way are they tied to Trump really in any way. I mean, I think that there was a faction that probably looked a little bit too much into QAnon. And I think they thought that maybe the government was really in control or something. And they probably they're kind of like anarchist types. So I think they went too far with it. And I think Trump should have gotten on camera and just been like, look, this QAnon stuff is bullshit. Just chop it off at the head.
You got a mouth that is as dirty as Donald Trump's.
But the thing, I'm sorry, dang it, I keep forgetting. I'm sorry, but do you know what I mean? If that's one thing I wish Trump would have done is denounce the conspiracy theories like that. Like, not the. I do believe the election was a bit rigged, but the QAnon stuff is what really was a little bit irritating. But again, those are voters, and this is a popularity contest, so you know.
And if that's what you believe it is, then you obviously understand President Biden won that, right?
He
Just
won. He was
HVAC. I know you
installed.
love Trump, but there's nothing wrong with you saying to everybody else, especially real Americans here, there's nothing wrong with you saying Biden won the 2020 election fair and square.
Can I tell you something honest, Zeus? I
This is the
don't
closeted
love
truth.
Trump that much. I didn't even vote for him in 2016.
Oh, wait, what was that?
I said I don't love Trump that much. I didn't even vote for him in 2016.
Who'd you vote for?
I voted independent.
Oh, okay.
But let me tell you this. I'm going to vote for him this year because what I care about is the country. And what I know is when Trump was president, things were good. And when Biden's president, things are bad. We're damn near on the brink of World War III.
Okay, so let me ask this last question, and then, and I appreciate you having the courage to come into this live and share all this truth about your love for Donald J. Trump.
I love that man. Last question. I'm ready.
Okay, now you brought up the Proud Boys, and you see these folks. There's over 1,000 people in Washington, D.C. that have been convicted for their involvement around the events that pertain to January 6th. You know about Jack Smith, right?
Jackoff Smith, yes.
Keep it clean.
Sorry.
Because Jack Smith is one of the best American heroes you and I have ever seen in our lifetime, along with Alvin Bragg and Fonnie Willis and Letitia James. So
you talking about the Soros-funded DAs?
No, I don't know anything about that. I am talking about these prosecutors who have the courage to confront Trump about the crimes he's been committing. I don't know about George Soros funding. Do you have a docket number?
No,
it doesn't count, folks.
Wait, so let me ask you this.
I want to ask you though, if Trump is actually convicted of any of these crimes, will that change your opinion?
If he's convicted by a kangaroo court in New York, probably not. But it's not going to get convicted. It won't happen. Now, if they send him to a different court where it's like non-biased and not partisan, then that's fine. I think that DA should recuse himself, and I don't think he should go to be seen by that judge whose wife is, freaking a Trump hater.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and say there's a lot more work you need to do in the kingdom in order to actually make progress. You shouldn't want to wash Trump's dirty draws.
Wait, but you said you didn't even know they're funded by Soros.
I don't. Do you have a docket number for it?
Yes, it's documented. I can give you a citation.
Well, read it to us, please.
I'll read it to you next time. I can't write this down.
You know where to find me. Anybody, and by the way, before we go, can you also bring the docket numbers about Hunter Biden's laptop? That is probably one of the other things in this kingdom that is of grave importance.
Yes, all those walls are going to be closing in, Zeus. Don't you worry.
Okay, so you're going to bring us Hunter Biden's information about that laptop, right?
Yes, and do you know that there's actually a docket number on him for not paying child support?
I get that, and I agree. We can talk about that, but we can't talk about all this other stuff you've been saying.
But you know how it's going to bring him down? Because guess what he has to do? The whole issue with that court hearing is that he's failing to disclose his income, right? And you know why? Because his income he got his income through illegal avenues.
Now,
so it's all coming to a head, dude.
That's a bit of a stretch, HVAC. Come on, there's no docket number to validate that claim. You and I have to agree on this. If there's no docket number, we can't say these people are guilty.
Right. No, I
If
agree.
there
I
is
agree.
a
I'm just
docket
saying,
number, we know there's a chance they're guilty.
no, you don't even need that to think that someone's guilty. You could
Oh,
just
you
have a
don't?
nice laptop with him smoking crack and, all that other stuff.
Or you could just have 26 women saying Trump SA'd them.
Yeah, just like
You could just
50
have
CIA agents came.
you could just
Hey,
have
hang on.
Alvin Bragg saying, we're going to charge Trump with 34 felonies.
After he was funded by Soros and he ran on getting Trump? That doesn't sound very partisan to me.
So is Jack Smith funded by Soros? I don't know who
I'm not
Soros
sure
is.
about that. I think he is. You don't know who
Okay.
George Soros is? He's got warrants out for his arrest in like multiple countries because he collapsed economies.
Interesting. You know so much. Is there anything critical you can say about Trump before I move on? Because I
Yes,
don't have much
I
time.
said I wish Trump would have denounced the QAnon conspiracy theories. I wish he would have been more forthright about the government not actually being in control. Like he let those conspiracy theories go way too far, and that's what
it?
pisses me off.
That's it.
I mean, everything else, dude, he's been great. I love the guy.
I know you do. But
wait, can you say one good thing about Trump?
What?
Can you say one good thing about Trump?
No, he's good at losing. How about that? He's good
Fair
at
enough.
losing. He's entertaining
Hey, don't worry.
when it comes to these crimes.
The truth, every lie will be revealed. Just remember that.
I know, and that's what that comes out of the Bible, okay? So isn't it funny that Trump is being caught in all of these situations now? What was in the dark has now came to light. Now you are hearing and seeing.
That's the same logic as saying, well, sure, Abraham Lincoln got shot by Wilkes Booth, and we've hired Wilkes Booth to figure out who shot Abraham Lincoln. And if you believed everything that he came up with, sure.
No, well, I don't know about all of that, okay? But I thank you, HVAC, because I think we're going into some uncharted territory on TikTok.
Yes,
all right?
Hey, you guys, subscribe to Zeus. He's a great guy.
Huh?
I tell your chat, everybody subscribe to Zeus. Hit the like button. He's a great guy. Good discourse with this man.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's HVAC. Please follow him if you like what he says. But I don't think a lot of you will because you know where it came from.
Holy shit, I'm getting a ton of followers. What is going on?
Oh, yes! Wow! Get him out of here! He knows what he was doing, and he knows he was saying a lot of things that just are not true. I've been asking for docket numbers, and I still haven't gotten them. You know the game, ladies and gentlemen. Docket numbers or it doesn't count. Repeat it after me. Docket numbers or it doesn't count. We got docket numbers with Donald Trump. We really do. We really, really do. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring up our next guest and I hope they got truth. Attacking.
Kind of amazes me how
Hi, Angela.
they bring up somebody's spouse in regards to them supposedly hating Trump in regards to judges or district attorneys. But yet we have a Supreme Court Justice, Clarence Thomas, whose wife contacted Mark Meadows and other Trump supporters to try to overturn the 2020 election, and they seem to ignore that.
Wow.
You have Clarence Thomas receiving hundreds of thousands of dollars in vacations from a billionaire who supposedly never has anything in front of the Supreme Court in regards to cases, but yet they do.
Lindsay.
George Soros.
Oh, you know about George Soros? I heard his name so many times.
George Soros always seems to be involved into something when it comes to Donald Trump and or prosecutors going after him. Yeah. Kind of amazing how that happens. And of course, he doesn't have a citation.
Right, I asked for docket numbers.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's really credible. You know, they ignore the 26 women who say that Donald Trump touched them in an inappropriate manner, but
Inappropriate.
they want to have pictures and DNA to prove their accusations. Donald Trump's own words of, I've walked into the dressing rooms of naked underage teens. I can grab a woman by the hoo-ha because I'm rich and famous. I pop a Tic Tac in my mouth because when I see a beautiful woman, they are like a magnet and I have to kiss them inappropriately.
Is there any women in the audience right now that would love Donald Trump to kiss them?
Donald Trump said about Nancy O'Dell wanting to go furniture shopping. And his comment was, he moved on her like a bee. Like a bee.
Yeah.
And even Nancy O'Dell came out after that comment and says that she does not want to talk about that in respect of whatever she said, and left it at that.
Wow.
Amazing the information that is at hand for people to see, but yet they ignore, even coming from the person that they love and adore as their own personal God.
And you heard me ask the question, is, would you wash Trump's dirty drawers?
Oh, yeah, and he said that he'd wear them.
Can't make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't make it up. Again.
That right there is forever tattooed in my brain. I don't really know where else to go after hearing you, a grown man.
Hold on. Again,
say that.
I went into a broadcast earlier today and got booted because I said that people who support Donald J. Trump and his perversion towards women and children, as you ignore the facts that are coming up and you make up lies about what Joe Biden has done, as you hold your Bible up high, saying that you are a Christian, and yet you ignore truth and facts and are willing to lie. So that, in my opinion and nobody else's opinion, makes you a hypocrite.
It does.
And a liar.
It does.
And in my opinion and nobody else's, that I say that if you would allow Donald Trump to babysit your own children, knowing his perversion.
Oh no. Oh, I would never let Mr. Hands do all of that.
Nope. And just like people who ignore racism, who turn their back to it and say it doesn't happen, I say that you are in compliance and are willing to accept racism. And again, in regards to Donald J. Trump, you ignore his perversion. I myself, and nobody has to agree with me, I say that you are a perverted person yourself and willing to allow it to happen. You are in compliance.
Silence is violence.
Silence is violence.
Yes. Attacking. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You delivered. You always do it. You always deliver this unadulterated truth.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, just so you know, I came across a certain woman's bio, and she highlights you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. If you'd like to know, I will send you a DM and who this is, and you can check out her bio.
Okay. Yes, please. Zeus welcomes all who are truth sayers.
And by the way, for anybody who hates me, thank you, because that means I am doing my job as a truth sayer and a person who delivers factual information, and I love it that I tick you off.
Get them out of here! Yeah.
Everybody have a great day. Bring somebody else up who will tell the truth, because Zeus is the Triple H, handsome, humble, and honest.
Thank you, attacking. So to whoever that gentleman was, And they know who they are. They sent me this DM. It was a nasty DM. Zeus, it's copyright infringement for you to take that Triple H because I am Triple H. They told me this. What does it stand for? Well, I don't know, but I've been Triple H since 1964. To whoever this gentleman is, I am going to ask that you cease and desist. Sir, cut it out. There's only one Triple H, and that is me, Zeus. And you heard attacking. All right, let's get up the next guest. Oh my goodness, we have a few people. Okay. Oh, I haven't heard from you. Little Hawk, greetings. Greetings, Little Hawk.
Greetings, Zeus. Greetings.
Yes, welcome,
So,
Yes.
so you say bring case docket numbers, right?
Absolutely. You know, I love those docket numbers. I love them with a passion.
Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, listen up. I need you to write this case number down.
Okay.
For SA with Trump with a 13-year-old, him and Epstein. Case number 1.16-CV-07673. File 09/30/2016. Look that case up. It's 10 pages long.
I
And
got
it
it.
tells you everything that happens with the 13-year-old with Epstein and Donald J. Trump. Okay?
Does anything in there talk about Hunter Biden or President Biden?
No. It's all about Trump and Epstein. Epstein and Trump.
Why
Okay?
don't they ever tell us about this stuff? You know, these people, they know these are experts that we hear from, right? They tell us about all these dirty things Biden and Hunter Biden have done, but they never told Zeus about this.
They don't want to tell you about this, Zeus. They want to keep this under wrap. They want to keep this under wrap. So the public won't know this. I knew this back in 2016, so I had to look up the document number and find it, and I finally found it, and I gave you the document number. So if you find this document number, it is a case. It was a case, but she threw the case out because she settled out of court.
Oh.
She settled out of court for $75,000.
Oh, more payments.
Yes, more payment. Look it up.
We ought to go investigate those payments to see if they were made legally, because you know how he likes to make payments, you know. I'm pretty sure there were crimes tied to those payments. I can just guarantee it.
And I'm pretty sure while Trump is on his way back from Scotland, that I don't know if they're going to bring this case up as far as the DNA that's on this E. Jean Carroll's dress, but his DNA is on E. Jean Carroll's dress. But the judge didn't let it come to court. In other words, they won't let that evidence come into court. So
It's inadmissible.
yeah, it's inadmissible in court. So they won't let that come in court. But if they ever take that DNA test
They
with
should
him,
take it anyway. And he better give up his DNA.
he's not going to give up his DNA. He's not going to give up his DNA because why? Because he's guilty. He's guilty of all his crimes.
If you were innocent, you should be like, take it. I'm
Exactly.
innocent.
Exactly. I would give up my DNA if I knew I didn't essay nobody. If I didn't essay somebody, hey, here's my DNA. Look, check it out, because this woman is lying. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I mean, come on, man. Like, come with the facts. We coming with facts of Trump supporters.
Yeah, facts
I
over
won't call y'all something
feelings.
else, but I'm gonna keep it clean.
Yeah.
So only for Zeus, right?
Yeah. If you want to be wild and loose out in the other people's kingdoms, you go for it. But in this kingdom, we need law and order. And yes, before you get out of here, I heard you referencing yourself the other day, and you said that there was an S that's a part of your name. Is that still the talk of the town?
Yes. HS. Handsome and sexy, baby.
Lord have mercy. Where do they get this stuff from?
All right. right, Zeus, I'll talk to you later, buddy. I just had to come up here with the case file number.
Thank you for
And
bringing
let everybody go and check it out and let them see what I'm talking
Yes.
about.
Now,
Okay?
can you give it to us one more time? There were some people out there that were saying we didn't quite catch it, and they
Okay.
wanted. Can you
I'm
repeat the case number again?
Case number 1.16 dash CV dash 07673. Document file 09/30/2016. It's 10
There you go.
pages.
There you go. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
The truth.
Another the truth and a docket number. All right. All right, brother. I appreciate you always coming in sturdy and early with that truth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what we are about in the kingdom. We need receipts and docket numbers. Other than that, it didn't happen. I'm so sorry. And we're only playing by the rules you made. Yeah. You know what they said before Trump was indicted? They've been saying they're going to get him for 7 years and nothing has happened. Okay? And they used to tell us, show us the docket number. Well, guess what? Yoo-hoo, we got the docket numbers. And they're coming at record speed. Oh my goodness. Let's move it along, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Megs. Greetings. How are you doing? Uh-oh. Bad connection. Biden has no docket numbers. No, we don't know. Whatever they're accusing President Biden of doing, it's not true. I'm going to dispel that misinformation today. Do not listen to these fake content creators. You know who they are. They say, I am the host. Listen to me. I am the host. I am telling you the truth. Do not listen to them. Okay? Okay? Because they are not bringing you truth unless they actually have proof. Hey, and that actually rhymes. Moving along. Yes, and for the Democrats in the comment section, please put the blue wave in the comment section. I would really, really appreciate that. Informed citizen, we meet again. How are you?
I'm good. How's it going?
Oh, I'm doing great. Just another day in the kingdom, tending to some of the political affairs that matter out here, okay?
Hey, since I see that you're in here, you mind if I do the same plug as yesterday?
How much time is it going to take, Informed?
About less than 3 minutes.
Well, you got it. Ladies and gentlemen, listen up to Informed Citizen.
All right, so I'm creating a voter platform that is for fighting back against fascism and corruption in politics. So the platform I'm working on is a combination of a website and mobile apps to get comprehensive election information to the electorate. I'm looking to get the support of other creators and influencers, social media journalists, educators, celebrities, select politicians, mental health specialists, economists, just a whole range of people to get involved in this. The main focus is educating, organizing voters to fight back against the fascism and corruption going on today. We're going to implement strategies across a wide range of political landscapes, and these include, but are not limited to, phone and email campaigns, recall elections, set on school boards and election boards, voter registration drives, especially in rural areas, identifying single candidate elections and getting a challenger on the ballot, identifying and targeting weak candidates who just barely won last time and getting turnout in those districts. So we need to do some of these smaller things. We'll put politicians on notice the power that the number of people we can get together can be reckoned with. So it's a fight we cannot afford to lose. You know, our democracy is under attack from a real credible threat right now. So the platform is going to be designed to get people together and get the information to them and allow them to communicate and let you know, you're going to be able to find out who your politicians are from the bottom to the top, from school boards all the way up to Congress. And then you're going to be able to communicate with them. It'll also eventually be that go in the reverse. The politicians will want to be able to communicate with you, so they'll be able to help hold town hall meetings, do polls about stuff that they're working on and get feedback from the constituents. But that's it. This is something that is really trying to just build some numbers, and you got some good numbers in here right now. So I appreciate you giving me a time. I know you and I talked about it yesterday. So
Yeah. I want everyone to understand voting and participating in our democracy is important. So anybody that is trying to do that and supporting of that, that's fine. It doesn't matter who you vote for, okay? But what does matter is what you stand for, okay? And that's why we do these lives. So I thank you so much for that plug, Informed Citizen. And if you're not following Informed Citizen, ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to follow. Okay, you have more details about that, I suppose, on a website.
I do. If you go into my bio, I got a bunch of videos. The details videos go more in depth about it. Ignore the part about AI. That's in the first update. There's a second update up there now. So you guys, if you just follow, you can go to my videos and you'll get a lot more information.
Amen. Amen. Well, listen, brother, I appreciate you as always. All right. And you're always welcome in the kingdom. Please continue to stop by and provide us updates with your progress. I look forward to hearing more about what you're doing.
All right. Thanks, Zeus. I appreciate it.
Anytime. And I appreciate you. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? See, we got other things going on in Olympus. We got to take care of business. We have to save the lovely United States of America. One vote at a time. Thank you.
Become informed. Be an informed voter. That's what the whole purpose of this is. Be informed.
I agree.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anytime. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was my good friend, Informed Citizen. All right, attacking. Yes, I will double check it. And, after this live is in, it's about to end pretty soon. Oh my gosh, I went over my time. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have RC. Marie, thank you for putting those blue waves in the comment section. RC, greetings. What brings you to the kingdom?
Hi, I just wanted to make a statement. I'm not very political myself, but the people that I'm not a big voter either.
Your connection is not coming through, and I can barely hear you, RC. RC! Zeus cannot hear you. Are you there? RC, going once. Going twice. Sold to the highest bidder. Thank you, Yazzie, for those gifts. We are going to move it along, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm going to bring up our next guest. Angela, how are you doing? The beautiful Angela is here. How are you doing?
I am well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Just doing my, daily routine, closet of truth.
Things are going well in the kingdom, I see. A lot of truth.
Yeah, lots of truth. I always enjoy it when people come in and they tell the truth. That's all this is about.
Okay, I have a little bit of truth. Do you mind if I play just like a 20-second clip?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so this is just more on the fun side. Okay, is this all right? Once in a while, I try to just do a video about like reminding some of the things that the former twice impeached, disgraced, now criminally charged president. Okay.
This guy.
All right. Yep. That loser there. Okay. Anyway, just a real quick clip. Are you ready? This is something he said. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's not forget how stupid he is. Okay. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to thank all of the incredible men and women who have done such a great job in helping with Florence. This is a tough hurricane. One of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water. Rarely have we had an experience like it, and it certainly is not good.
Okay.
Did he say one of the wettest?
Yep, it was the wettest, but at the standpoint of water.
Wow.
Can you believe that a hurricane's wet?
You cannot make this stuff up. They say that This guy. Which
The
hurricane was
stable
he
genius.
referring to?
The stable genius talking about the wettest, you know, and he didn't even know. He was down there throwing paper towels, right? He didn't even know who the president of Puerto Rico was.
Oh, he didn't know who the president of Puerto Rico was.
Do you know who it is? Did you know
I
who it
know.
was?
And he should have known.
Right, exactly. But he
Okay.
didn't.
He pretty much all he had to do was look in the mirror.
Exactly. I don't understand how these people can't see how stupid this man is. I'm sorry.
Do
I'm
you
sorry.
think do you think he's really smart and he's just playing dumb, perhaps?
I think maybe in certain cases, my husband uses this term, it drives me nuts. Plausible deniability.
Oh yeah, I know what that's about.
He's always saying that Trump's pretty good about getting himself out of these criminal things that he has done that we all know
Hi,
he
April.
has done. This E. Jean Carroll case is just driving me crazy, Zeus. It's driving me crazy. I go into the other lives. You know you've made it on TikTok when you hear people talking about you in another live.
Oh, they were talking about you, huh?
They heard something I said here in the Closet of Truth.
Good.
With the E. Jean Carroll case and how, oh, well, she doesn't know when it was, and she didn't say anything for 30 years, so
Yeah.
it can't be true.
Oh
And I
my
don't want to
God.
go into that too much because it can be very triggering, but that's a bunch of bull. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it clean. That is a bunch of bull. It can be 20, 30 years ago. It doesn't matter if she's made a joke about it. That's how some people handle it. Everybody handles it differently, and I believe her 100%, and I cannot wait until she wins her case, and she's going to.
She's going to. That's why Trump stopped his golfing, made an emergency announcement to all the press there in Scotland that he's going to head back to Manhattan to confront his so-called accuser. Yeah. So,
And did he?
huh?
And did he?
He said that today.
Oh, wait, he did?
Yeah. I put a video up. He's heading back to Manhattan now to confront
Oh,
E.
Zeus.
Jean Carroll, he said.
I missed it. I got to go look.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
We're about to see the whole scene April 4th all over again. He's going to land. We're going to have cameras on him, and we're going to watch him go in and defend the indefensible. How disrespectful. For him
Wait,
to not go for it.
when? Today?
Yeah.
Zeus, I'm so sorry. I missed that. Thank you for your truth.
You're absolutely welcome, Angela. It's always nice to just share this truth with people like you.
I am got to go check that out. And I saw April give me some coins. Thank you so much, April. You are very kind. And to Landon, I appreciate you. Oh my goodness, look at that. But
You're quite
thank
the
you.
talk of the town, Angela. Keep up the good work.
You know you've made it when you hear your name. And you know who else's name I heard?
Who?
Yours in the same live.
They shouldn't talk about Zeus. There's nothing else to talk about.
I was honored to have my name mentioned right after yours.
You know, they
honored.
label me the villain.
Yes.
It's the fake media attacking me for being honest, humble, and handsome. Don't listen to these fake TikTok hosts, folks. They're using me to build their platforms. I can tell you what they're doing right now without even knowing it. They're going, we want to get Zeus on something.
Oh, look, we're Karen and Kevin, they called us. Karen and Kevin.
Keep it clean.
I've never been called Karen before. I've never in my life been called a Karen before. So original, whoever the heck just said that. But anyway, I wanted to let you know my name came right after yours, and I feel like I've made it now on TikTok.
Well, you have. You've made
And
it.
I don't know if Shay is in here, but her name was thrown in there too. So I wanted to let you know, Shay, if you're in here, I know you're popular too.
Well, all they're doing, there's no trick to getting to be the talk of the town. All you got to do is tell the truth.
That's what's happening, I think. That's what's happening. And ever since he was indicted, they've tried to veer us away from talking about that. They want to bring up all these cultural
I don't want to hear about
topics.
Hunter Biden.
I don't want to hear about. I'm tired of seeing these trans lives. Leave them alone. That's enough. That's what they're focusing right now. They're spreading hate. They're spreading hate, and I'm sick of it, Zeus. But I'm glad that I came in and got some truth from you.
Absolutely. Keep
I
up
did
the
not know that. I'm going to go check out your video right now. And
fair enough. And thank you so much.
thank you for having me.
You're
It's a pleasure.
absolutely welcome.
Okay,
All right.
you have a good afternoon.
You too. Felix, greetings. I see you.
Felix, hi Felix. Celtics won.
Yes, yes. Oh, no.
Yeah,
Angela, cut it out.
I just sneaked that in.
Go Warriors. That's all we're talking on this side of TikTok.
We're coming for you.
Yeah, it's the
All right,
Warriors.
but you are Triple H still, so all right.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Okay. Take care.
All right, you too. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Angela. Always coming in with just truth. That's all we ask for, ladies and gentlemen. It's not that hard to do. It really isn't.
No, easy.
Easy peasy.
Peasy. That's right.
Yes, Andy, hello. All
Take
right.
care now.
All right, you too. And I'm gonna bring up my last guest, and then I gotta wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen, because Zeus needs to go walk his dog. Hey, brother Anthony, we meet again in the car.
I get to be the last one in the kingdom.
What do you? Is there information out there that Zeus needs to be privy of? You know what I mean? All I'm doing is the kingdom of the gods, doing the work of the gods in the kingdom. I can't hear you.
You know, I just came up here to laugh with you, brother. Can you hear me now?
Angela. Huh?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but it's a little in and out.
So, hold on. You would call me up at when I get to a.
I can't hear you.
You know I drive. What's going on?
I think you said what's going
Ah,
on.
damn it, dang it. Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
All right, so I just came up here to share a laugh with my partner in crime when it comes to this Trump derangement syndrome.
Yeah.
You know, it still amazes me that these people continue to want to take losses that they're taking.
What do you mean? Let's unpack that. They want to take losses?
They want to take losses. You remember when we first started talking and I told you that I had friends growing up that we called beat freaks?
Yes, Yazzie. Take care of Yazzie. Yes, I do.
That is who Trump supporters are. That is who Trump supporters.
Your signal is going in and out, brother Anthony. You must be.
I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a bad spot.
All right, well,
you can't hear me no better.
We'll connect again. How about that? Rainy, thank you so much. We'll connect again.
That'll work, brother. That'll work.
I'll be here serving the same truth as usual. You know the deal. All right.
Let me get out these woods and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes. Take care. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached that point in the live where Zeus does need to, go take care of the dog. It has been an interesting conversation, to say the least. We've talked about Trump breaking his neck to get back to these United States to go testify, perhaps against E. Jean Carroll and defend himself. And we've talked about the Proud Boy members who have been found guilty of seditious conspiracy. And from what I saw, attacking right, the fifth member has also been found guilty. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one thing left to say before I get up out of here. And I know a lot of my friends on the right, they just can't wrap their mind around the fact that this is all happening to Donald Trump, not because they're out to get him, but because he's a career criminal. And he's made it very easy he's made it very easy to prosecute him. And this is what comes with being a career criminal. You get investigations, you get court cases, you get convictions. It has nothing to do with the Democrats. It has nothing to do with Soros funding. This all has to do with Donald J. Trump's dirty, disgusting, filthy deeds that he has committed. So, as we get closer and closer to the day of reckoning, and his supporters, you're going to have to send Trump all your extra money. If you send Trump your money, don't cry to President Biden about the economy. I might have to make that a song. If you're sending Donald Trump your money, you don't get to cry to President Biden about the economy. And I still was waiting on any women out there. Are there any women, any ladies out there who would love for Donald Trump to kiss them? If you are a woman out there and you would like Trump to kiss you, I do want to hear from you because I'm curious about what it is you see in terms of him and his what do you see in him? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to get up out of here. Take care. And you heard it here first. Stay away from those fake TikTok hosts, okay? They just spread lies and misinformation, okay? But if you go in, enter at your own risk. Take care! Felix, vote blue and keep your benefits, okay? Stop voting against your best interest, Felix.